Are you interested in providing results-driven treatment services? Join a team of like-minded individuals who share your passion and support your success. With more than 1,000 franchised locations in 49 states, Massage Envy is not only the nation's #1 provider of massage services collectively across its franchise network, but also a national leader in skincare. Start or grow your career at a Massage Envy franchised location. Visit massageenvy.com/estcareers for full details. DMK is unlike any skincare company on earth. Named after visionary founder Danae Montague King, DMK is committed to providing individualized products and treatment plans that heal skin on the cellular level, whether the condition concerns pigmentation, acne, inflammation, or signs of aging. DMK is home to the original enzyme mask, the game-changing formula that sends oxygenating, tightening, and exfoliating signals into the skin to enact changes in skin structures from the inside out. DMK's business is built on empowering estheticians with education. The DMK Tool Belt and Remove, Rebuild, Protect, and Maintain concept allow estheticians to be flexible when treating clients and bringing their best skin forward. At DMK, we believe everyone deserves to feel the confidence that comes with healthy, beautiful skin. Learn more at DanaeMKing.com. That's DANNEM King.com.
Hello and welcome to ASCP Esty Talk. I'm Ella Cressman, licensed esthetician, certified organic skincare formulator, international educator, and content contributor for Associated Skincare Professionals.
I am Maggie Staszcuk, licensed esthetician and ASCP's education program manager.
We have another shout out. Yay, 2024. This shout out goes to Courtney Park Hill Skincare out of Santa Fe, New Mexico. Hey girl, we see you seeing us. Thank you so much. Glad we've made your top 3 for years. Thank you so much for listening. Maggie, oh man, is it cold and flu season, right?
Yeah, feeling it.
It seems like everyone, even there's the dog flu going around right now, but it seems like everyone is getting sick with some sort of bug. And that's not uncommon this time of year. But what it reminds me of is being grown up and told, or a scold rather, if you're delivering it the way my mom delivered it. Did you take your vitamins? Did you take your vitamins? Did you take your vitamins? Because you want to stay healthy. So Maggie.
Yes, Ella.
We want to keep our skin healthy. So I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Did you put your vitamins on today?
Every day, Ella.
Great.
Never miss a day.
So what we wanted to do today for our listeners is to go over some vitamins, why we need them, and how they contribute to healthy skin. Let's first talk about what vitamins are. So vitamins are organic substances that are essential for the body to function normally. Usually we'll get this in diet, and nowadays we also supplement with topical application. They are required for normal cell function, both inside and outside the body, for growth and for development. They are also essential for important functions such as metabolism, not just, gaining weight metabolism, but also for cellular metabolism. They are essential for creating blood cells, and they are essential for building bones. All of this is to maintain this healthy function of this process. Our body is this major machine, this process of creation and expiration. So let's explore some common vitamins that are important for healthy skin. And let's even look maybe if there's a little deficiency so we can acknowledge it. So let's start with vitamin A. I know this is your favorite, Maggie. First, let's talk about the benefits of vitamin A. When we're talking about vitamin A and vitamin A derivatives, we're talking retinol and everything, retinaldehyde, retinol palmitate. So vitamin A promotes cell turnover and cell regeneration. What happens when we are older, our cell metabolism slows. So that's why we apply different supplements topically to bring it back to a normal cadence. In doing that, especially with vitamin A, this helps aid in maintaining skin elasticity, so keeping it stretchy. So when things happen like we smile and we stop smiling, the skin bounces back rather than stays wrinkled. The use of vitamin A on the skin can help reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles for encouraging that bounce back and also that freshness. Another benefit of vitamin A is that it addresses issues like acne by regulating oil production and also encouraging exfoliation so you're not getting those plugs or those comedones stuck. Vitamin A can be found in retinoids applied topically or carotenoids in foods like sweet potatoes, carrots, and spinach. I don't really have a balanced diet of those, so I'm going to choose a product. So if you have a vitamin A deficiency, usually from food sources or like an imbalanced diet, it can cause eczema, which is obviously a condition that causes that dry, itchy, and inflamed skin. And it basically is an interruption in that cell turnover. So normalizing it is key. And so, Maggie, where do you stand on the vitamin A platform? I know you're a super big fan of daily exfoliation.
I am very happy to report I have started using a little bit of retinol.
Ooh.
Yes.
And eye cream.
Thanks to Ella, I am also using eye cream, everyone. I am on the bandwagon, and I like it. It's nice. And I will say it's actually, I should back it up. It's not retinol, it's retinol palmitate. So we're talking very, very mild. And that's, look it up if you're not familiar with retinol palmitate. It has to convert in the skin, retinoic acid,
Yeah.
But,
Another pod.
Yep, another pod. I'm getting on board. I'm a fan.
And I think that's key too, is there's a way to introduce some of these things or this slight exfoliation, this slight influence on the cadence of skin. I actually had this conversation this morning with somebody in Norway. She was saying, what's the difference between this and that? And it was basically, what's the difference in the forms of retinol or the metabolites? And the difference is how much will you need? So often a prescription is written for an intense form, but we might not need it. We may need just a smidgen in a retinol palmitate, for example. So that's another key is lifestyle and anticipation. Your skin doesn't have to be red, flaky, super thinned out. That's using too much. It has to be the Goldilocks, just the right amount.
Our next vitamin is vitamin B. Vitamin B3 or niacinamide is what people are most familiar with, but there's a whole slew of B vitamins that could be used in skincare. Benefits of niacinamide are to improve the skin barrier function. It also reduces redness and inflammation. So you're commonly finding niacinamide used for your sensitive and acne skin types, managing symptoms of rosacea. It also addresses hyperpigmentation and dark spots. And it's commonly found in skincare products as well as in foods like meat, fish, and peanuts. I would take all three of those.
Those are in my diet.
Yeah. If you do have a vitamin B deficiency, it can cause things like acne, rashes, dry skin, cracked lips, wrinkles, all the things that we're trying to avoid, both as a consumer and as estheticians. And then if you have chronic deficiency of niacin or B3, it can cause pellagra, which can include dermatitis and even diarrhea.
Not fun. That does not. Give me pass the peanuts.
Yeah, pass the peanuts.
And niacinamide is having her moment for the past few years, really.
Hugely trending.
She's been around for a while, but she's making, don't call it a comeback, but she's definitely making another splash. Vitamin C, this is obviously the industry skincare darling, speaking of been around for a long time. Let's talk about the benefits. So the benefits of vitamin C is that powerful antioxidants that protects against free radicals. Very important, especially because we're under free radical assault every day, all the time. Vitamin C also has the opportunity to brighten the skin and promotes an even skin tone. Some forms of vitamin C can stimulate collagen production and encourage firmness in the skin. And because of the antioxidant potential, there is, someday we should talk about melanin. It's one of my favorite subjects, but and in relation to antioxidants. But the way that the vitamin C works is it helps to repair and prevent sun damage. Of course, sources of vitamin C. Everyone associates vitamin C with oranges and citrus fruits, but you can also find it in strawberries, leafy greens, and then others. Now, there are many forms of vitamin C, and the key is, what is the stabilizer? Some forms of vitamin C are water soluble and some are lipid soluble. So the difference is how deep they're going to penetrate in the skin. And the selection of that form is going to depend on the formula itself. What is best? What is playing well with others in that formula? Some will have several different forms in it and some will not. And I bring this up because I actually had a client, it's been about 3 years, melasma, hyperpigmentation, and she was making her own vitamin C serum at home with products purchased from Amazon.
Oh, no.
And like a soap making company. So she was using an ascorbic powder and something else. And I'm like, kudos, get it. But no, it's not working. Do not try that at home because it could just, even though it's an antioxidant, it still needs to be stabilized. Don't do that at home. Let's talk about vitamin C deficiency. What is one of the main that you've heard about? Scurvy. Made people go crazy. So don't go crazy. Get some vitamin C. Definitely important to ingest this in your diet as a supplement and then topically also. Because if you don't have enough vitamin C, in addition to scurvy, you can get petechiae, which are these small red or purple spots on the skin. Also, if you don't have enough vitamin C, it can impair wound healing and increase the risk of infection because your skin immunity is not up to par.
Vitamin D, next vitamin on the list. This is supporting skin cell growth, repair, metabolism. It's also helping in maintaining and supporting skin barrier function, and it may alleviate symptoms that are associated with psoriasis. So people who have psoriasis, oftentimes they are prescribed sun exposure, UV lamps, things like that. And it's not uncommon to also be prescribed daily doses of vitamin D. Sources synthesized by the skin when exposed to sunlight, but also found in fatty fish, egg yolks, and fortified foods. And vitamin D deficiency can cause inflammation and irritation of the skin and increase the risk of psoriasis or atopic dermatitis.
Okay, so what is your stance here? We've kind of talked about it before, but I know that there's some people who are so afraid of, in our industry, so afraid of the sun. They're wagging their finger at, you have to wear SPF 9,000 from head to toe on your ears, on your scalp, and everything else, and run from the car to the house. Get an umbrella, get those gloves for when you're driving. I mean, there is an industry. I mean, we've pushed this fear, and especially in our industry. I'm not like that.
No, I'm not like that either.
Okay.
You know, I fall somewhere in the middle. I wear my sunscreen on my face every day, but I also am a 80s baby and did plenty of damage out in the sun, blistering my skin. And there are times when I actually forget my sunscreen, and, you know, it is what it is. We've got lasers now, and you burn that damage off.
That's what I say to my clients, like, oh, you should wear it every day. Well, you're going on vacation, do your best because it's job security.
Right. And go to your dermatologist every year, get your, full body check. And
this was my first, 2023 was the first year I went to the dermatologist for a full body. Oh, it is invasive.
Yeah.
I always felt so vulnerable, but I felt great afterwards because I had something removed.
Good.
Yeah. And it was aesthetic, but she gone.
Good.
Gone, girl.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm with you. I don't think we should completely avoid the sun. Just a little bit. We need a vitamin D because I'm not always eating egg yolks, So after D comes E. Let's talk about vitamin E. This is the one ingredient that the inky name is really hard for me to say. I'm also tocopherol. I don't know why I can slow down and try, but let's just call it vitamin E. Let's call it what it is.
Yeah.
So vitamin E is a powerful antioxidant. It nourishes and moisturizes the skin and helps protect against sun damage. There you go. Vitamin D and vitamin E, best friends. Vitamin E is also a great addition to help support wound healing. And Another fun fact, I don't know if everybody knows this, but vitamin E is used to stabilize skincare formulations as an antioxidant.
I never knew that. I just learned something.
So it keeps, when you look at it, because there's a lot of different preservatives or antioxidants in the formula are not just for the skin, but also to protect the integrity of it. And this is one duo benefit one. Love it. And that's why I know that, but I still can't pronounce it. So sources of vitamin E are nuts, seeds, spinach, and even oils, like sunflower oil, for example. So what happens if you have a vitamin E deficiency? Well, you can get dry skin. The way vitamin E works is it's a humectant and an emollient, which means it helps your skin absorb and then trap water. And then because of the antioxidant properties, it protects the skin from damage. So a super good one. How do you feel about vitamin E?
Well, it's E for Ella, so.
Awesome. Great. Well, it's important to note that while these vitamins offer various skin benefits, individual responses may vary, and it is always, as we always recommend, seeking the advice of a professional to see which vitamins your skin needs. So if you are tuning in and not a pro, go see one. And they'll be able to tell you how to incorporate them into a skincare routine. Most importantly, don't be getting anything off of the internet and trying to make your own. So when it comes to skincare products, seek the advice of a pro. They can help lead the way. Now, listeners, we really want to hear from you. Have you applied your vitamins today? What are your favorites? Comment on our social media posts or send us an email at getconnected@ascpskincare.com. We want to know all the details. In the meantime, thank you for listening to ASCP Esty Talk. For more information on this episode or for ways to connect with Maggie or myself or to learn more about ASCP, check out the show notes. And stay tuned for the next episode of ASCP Esty Talk.